everyone, how's it going? Diddly back at it again with another tutorial for Railway Empire 2. So let's talk about warehousing, a little bit more nuance on it. So let's say you've built a warehouse in kind of a middle settlement or area that you'd like it at. Right? Let's say you want to put wool in it and you want to store it there. As you can see here from Fosho Rest, you are basically generating wool. So let's go ahead and just send wool to this area. We'll do 3 trains just for demonstration purposes and just make them freight trains. I'm gonna go ahead and I should have built this earlier so they don't complain. And we are going super fast speed here, right? Let's see. So they're basically giving wool for Brussels. But shortly here, you'll see what the issue actually is here. And don't skip this video because you probably have been doing this. I know I was doing this incorrectly when I first started. But they're going to deliver wool for Brussels, and Brussels is going to be happy that their wool demand is going to be at 100%. All right, let's say you want to like store wool in the warehouse here, right? You can see your warehouse, it's not storing any wool. Why is that? Well, why do you guys think that is? So if you look at the second train here, even the third train, it's giving 0 wool. Why is that? So that means that we've capped out on the wool, right? We've capped out on the wool, and it's just not giving anything. Right, let's look at number 1. It's just giving 1, and as you can see here in Brussels, is 0. Is 0. Why is that? Why can't you store excess capacity in the warehouse? Well, the reason is because that's actually not what it's intended to do. Let me demonstrate to you all. So Cologne here does not want anything to do with wool. All right. We're going to do a route from Brussels to Cologne. We're going to go ahead and do 2 trains. Let's make it 3 trains. 3 trains, because this is just sandbox mode. Make it freight. Right? Let's see what happens here. Are they going to be wanting to deliver yarn or wool to Cologne? Are they going to do that? What do you guys think? Do you guys think they'll do that? Now let's look at the warehouse here again. Still 0. Why is that? It's because, guys, Cologne does not want wool. They literally do not want wool. So if we look at these trains, number 1, number 2, number 3, they're not going to be giving you any wool to Cologne. That's just not how it works, all right? Cologne does not want wool at all. So that is like the incorrect way of using the warehouse. The warehouse, this is proof to you that the warehouse does not store excess goods. I thought it did. It will not just give it there just to give it there. It actually has to have an end destination in mind. So in my other video, what we did was we created this corn stop to Brussels train, which we're going to do freight. So this is basically going to give corn for Brussels, right? And then it's going to give the corn from Brussels to Cologne just because of the fact that we have it set up here that there is a warehouse that's storing corn. Alright? You see corn for Cologne, there's 4 right here in this train right now. Corn for Cologne. The other 4 are for Brussels, like for consumption for Brussels. Alright? Now, if we look at the Brussels to Cologne trains, one of these, as they get back, now they're getting that 4 to Cologne. Alright? That is the right way to be using the warehouse, alright? You cannot just store excess goods in a warehouse. That is not what it's intended for. So when I actually first started playing, what I'd done is I'm like, hey, you know, it stores excess goods. Let me go ahead and spam it and just click a bunch of stuff and see how it goes. No, it doesn't actually matter because it's not going to do anything. So I recommend keeping it empty unless you actually have an idea of what you're trying to do. Alright? So Brussels here. Alright. So now we actually delivered corn to Cologne. Would you look at that? Alright? So don't use the warehouse the wrong way. Hope that was helpful. Catch you in the next one.